Hi, this is Jacia. This is my channel. We're going to do something a little bit different today. It might be that this is your first video that you're seeing. I don't know the posting order for these things. I don't know the, the actual release order that I'll do. And if it is your first video that you're seeing, hi. This is a little bit of a heavier one for me, and I've restarted it a couple times because I just feel stupid talking about it. I feel stupid, but I think I need to talk about it. And yeah, I think that's what I need to do. So, let's talk about it. About 7 years ago, I did all sorts of exercising, right? Like, I was very big into athleticism. So I liked running, and I liked, everything that I've ever liked is leaving my mind. I liked Tai Chi and Kung Fu. I really enjoyed, there's so many things that I really enjoyed, but honestly, all of it dwarfed in comparison to pole dancing. Gosh, I loved pole dancing. Pole dancing was my life. I was dreaming of owning my own studio. I still do, but we'll get there. Today I'm over 370 pounds. I am exhausted. I'm struggling to get back into fitness. And I just really need to talk about it. This is a starting video, which is crazy, starting your weight loss journey online. I've already made some changes, but I'm very much at the very, very beginning of it. So let's talk about it. One of my biggest goals through my weight loss journey is to feel happy again and to feel, what would you call it? I just want to feel strong again. Athletic. I love being athletic. That was probably the first and last time in my life that I felt truly athletic was when I was 19. Several years ago, doing pole every day and my running and my Tai Chi and my weightlifting. I worked at a gym. I had all sorts of things going on. And it was amazing. I had a community of people who really supported me. And it all went away during COVID, which is crazy. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I've been stuck since COVID happened. I have been in this body since basically 3 or 5 months into COVID that took me that little amount to gain the weight back that I had lost. I was a bigger teenager, and I got up until the 270s. So yeah, I'm about 100 pounds over when I started that weight loss journey. And I lost to about 212 to 220. But now I'm up to 375-ish. And it feels bad. It feels bad. So, anywho, some of the things that have happened along the way. I was diagnosed with PCOS and insulin resistance, sleep apnea. Sleep apnea happened before I gained all the weight, though. That was one of my first diagnoses when I was actually going to the doctor again, when I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, but that was a misdiagnosis, and we might talk about that. Definitely the anxiety piece. I'm sure you're seeing that on the screen currently live. And then I have 2 eating disorders, and I feel like I'm constantly starting over. I just can't get ahead. I can't make some progress, which is really disheartening. Like, if you can imagine, I just want to do better. And it's crazy that I haven't for so long. I got other things that happened. How about that? Let's go with other things that happened. I got my freaking personal training certification. I had a nutrition certification. I kind of let that one lapse, but like still, I went to school for nutrition science. I wanted to go back for exercise science. I have all the knowledge in the world that I didn't even have when I first lost the weight. And that makes me ill. Like, why can't I? Let's talk about the first time I lost weight. So I actually did it by not eating a lot. Wow, amazing. I didn't eat enough to the point where like I was working out many times a day and I had no muscle on my body, like none. I was very weak for what I was doing. I was very sick and tired, but I still felt 10 times better than I feel in this body, even malnourished. Sorry, I'm not trying to cry at you. That would be horrible. Just like a video of me just bawling at you. That would be so horrible. Like just trauma dumping on the internet. So the fact that I felt better then, like just like literally not eating at all. I was always so busy. It wasn't like if I eat less and eat less, I'll look better. You know, it was just, I was busy. I was doing things. And now I don't do things. Or I like, if I'm doing things, then I eat still. And it's been in my habits, which sucks. So anyway, would I rather be malnourished than, well, I feel like I'm still malnourished. That sounded so stupid. I don't get enough nutrients for my body. Like I need more nutrient dense foods and I need to eat less of these like super, what are they called? Ultra processed foods. I need to eat less of those. Buzzwords. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying. I need to eat like more whole foods. And that's like one of my bigger problems, I think, is that I have like such a hard time eating those whole foods. So it's makes it really difficult to lose the weight because like what am I supposed to eat besides like this highly addictive crap that disguises itself as food, you know? It's fine. So it's really hard to see how much mobility I've lost. It's hard to see how my health has declined. It's hard to see me not even being able to tie my own shoes. It's been hard to see me gain another 20 pounds recently. So it all stops. It all stops today. It has been hard we're at the end of the day. You can see that we're at the end of the day and I just haven't. So anyway, it just is hard. I know that's like the dumbest thing ever, but it's hard. It's hard to be in this body. It's hard to start doing other things when your inertia is pushing you down this hill where you're just like gaining weight and you're eating more and you're doing whatever disordered type of eating you want to do and you're doing whatever, like you want to drink soda, you don't want to drink water, you want to drink, you want to eat like all these crap foods and they taste better than the good foods and like over and over and over again. It's just really pain in the butt. But we're going to do this. So let's talk changes. I'm going to make some notes right here. So one change that I've already made is walking. I've been actively trying to walk a little bit more. I haven't gone for walks necessarily yet. I should go for walks. Let's see. Go for walks. That would be a good start too, right? Drinking water. It's kind of a necessary evil in the first place. But because I've been drinking less soda, I've had to drink more water, right? So that's easy peasy. Less soda. Changing some of my caffeine into uncaffeinated versions of it. So while I'm not drinking as much soda, like I'm drinking 1 soda a day instead of like 12, whatever I was drinking, I have been drinking chai tea lattes in the morning, but I've been going to the uncaffeinated version. It's not like the healthiest drink, but we'll deal with what it is for now. And then wearing my CPAP for my sleep apnea. That's an important one. Makes you feel a little bit better in the morning, and so it makes you feel a little bit more capable of doing your thing. Bringing lunch. That is another thing that I'm going to try to be doing. I'm kind of currently in between employment at this very moment. My bad. And so we'll see how that goes. If I get employed to a place that I really want to be, then it'll be cake to bring my lunch. But if I'm employed in a fast-paced environment, chaos, then it'll be kind of a rough one, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll try anyway. So let's talk about it more. There are certain things that I want to do further. So I need to start this, but my husband and I have been talking about chair exercises. Not because I can't stand, but because it might be easier to do in my home than it is to go out and about. So walking, chair exercises, or I do have a big yoga mat right here, so I could do yoga on the ground if I can stand it. I am getting to the point where it is harder to get on and off the ground. It's not impossible for me. I am 26. I hope it doesn't become impossible for me at this point. But it is getting a little bit harder to be that low on the ground. So I might do more chair yoga and then chair exercises and then maybe work on wall push-ups or something. Yeah, wall push-ups would be a pretty good one, wouldn't it? I didn't mean to turn this into a brainstorming moment, but this is what needs to happen, so we're living. So I guess day 1 starts tomorrow, which is crazy. I hate doing that. I hate being I'll start tomorrow, but it is night. It is 9:00 at night. I why should we start tomorrow? Okay, genuinely, let's call tomorrow day 2. Why not? Tomorrow. I'll put that on my daily planner. Day 2. Boop, boop, boop. Day 2, I have a couple of interviews. I have therapy. I have a support group for my eating disorder. I have tasks to do. I have lists to do. So why not we're going to add, let's see. What? Let's do purple. We'll get this out of here. I don't care about this anymore. So, walking in the AM. When do you guys like to walk? It gets so hot here so fast that if I have an evening job, which I'm really hoping I won't have an evening job, then it would just be so hot to walk when I wake up in mid-morning. So I'm hoping that I can start waking up pretty freaking early. Of course, I say this being up at 9 o'clock at night. So walking in the AM, that would be good. So I'm thinking 7 to 8 a.m. Let's do that. Let's drink some water. Drinking H2O. Okay, anyway. So drinking H2O. I'm thinking that we can 2 of my cups. 2 cups. It's not like 2 cups, but it's like 2 of my mugs full of water. Yes. So I think I'm doing 2 of my cups with, just the 1 soda a day until I can get to the point where I don't care about it anymore. Will that ever happen? I don't know. But, I'm only drinking 1 soda right now, so we're living with it. Living la vida loca. CPAP, which means I have to brush my teeth at night. I've been actually doing good the last couple days, but we'll see how long that lasts. LOL. So bringing lunch. I can't really do that, but I'll make lunch. How about that? Cook chicken. I have chicken in the fridge. Chicken and potatoes. And I'll see if I have any broccoli in the freezer. Because I should probably cook that as well. Like, like potatoes or starches. And then I have like a protein. And then I could have a vegetable. Yippee. Let's see. Chair exercises. And these can be done anytime. So I'll schedule that in. And yoga. And wall push-ups. So, I'm thinking I walk before I go to my first interview. I bring my water bottle with me to both of my interviews that day. I use my CPAP tonight. I will use my CPAP tonight. And then I use it tomorrow as well. I can cook my chicken, potatoes, and broccoli for lunch. Yeah, it'd probably be better for dinner. So let's say dinner. And then lunch I can... I'll bring lunch with me. I was like trying to convince myself to eat out. And I'm like, I don't need to do that. I don't need to eat out. So jot that down. Chair exercises. I'll do that probably in the evening. Right here. I'll just put a little star right there with my yoga and wall push-ups. So I'll just do all that right at once. And then, yeah, I think that's a pretty good first day. Well, second day. Pretty good second day. Then I think that we're on to something. I can't guarantee that in 6 months I'll be down 60 pounds or 100 pounds or whatever. But I can guarantee that I will lose some weight doing these things. As long as I don't self-sabotage, then I will lose weight. As long as I keep making the steps I need to make, I will keep losing weight. It's crazy. It's crazy, I have wanted it for so long to lose weight, and honestly, like, my dream is to work in fitness still. My dream is to help people like me. And so I guess I got to start with client number 1. So day 2, client number 1. Number 1 client. I'll make a case study for her. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time today. If you enjoyed this ramble session, you can go ahead and leave a like. But if you have any advice for me, which is really what I'm hoping for, or like any encouragement or any like stories or like whatever, you can comment and I will respond. Obviously, I'm like a really small channel. It's not going to be that hard. And I really hope that you have a good day because I will too. We'll have good days. We'll have a good day. I'll check up on you, okay? Bye, guys.